We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Denver Broncos.
To kick off for the Broncos.
And off we go from Denver. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing from the outset is Penix. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Brandon Jones in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
They'll throw with Penix. That one deep for London. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, his 11th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Now the try here for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
That is caught. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A huge play there for Denver. 52 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Nick's going to give to Harvey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Falcons.
A run for the first time for Bijan Robinson. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, Penix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A 7-yard touchdown grab, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Broncos 3.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
To throw is Nix. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Now Penix. He's going to air one out. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Out of the gun, a run with Rmb. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he will have a Broncos first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. 21-3 is your score after 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Looking to put a drive together. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Now Pennett's going to hold on to it. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Robinson up the middle. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Come my team, come my team.
To the air, Bennett. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
60 even. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panthers 60, Panthers.
And looking to throw, Penix. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. 4th down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. Koo knocks this one through the post. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And this one fielded in the end zone. It will be returned, so it'll come out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Nix to the air. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 2.
34-yard line.
18 guard, 70 range, go!
Penix working out of the gun here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Third down and 13. Operating from the gun, Penix. Locates Mooney on the out route. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
16 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Falcons first down. A gain of 9 yards.
Here's Penix. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts laying himself out in the end zone. And the Falcons are able to add on to their first half lead. Coup for the extra point.
For the point after.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Falcons 31, Broncos 3. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Toss left side for Harvey. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 40-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Working out of the gun is Nix. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. what's good on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
31. Broncos 10. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Let's go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now Pennick's going to hold on to it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Falcons 38.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Kick off.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the... And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, 72 yards. And the Broncos get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. 30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here first and 10. In motion, the tight end. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. That one deep for London. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons would extend their lead here just before halftime. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw, here's Nix. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Throwing Nix. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A huge play there for Denver. 49 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now it's Nix. His throw caught right around the 6. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Harvey is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. R.J. Harvey with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is down to 24.
Falcons 48. Broncos 24. Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again. Touchdown, Falcons! Bijan Robinson, 75 yards. And the Falcons have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
43-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. And it's a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
He's got it at the 15. And he takes this in the red zone all the way inside Denver's 15. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 43 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He'll try and do this himself. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
A 43-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will extend their lead even further. After that last sequence, they're sitting pretty comfortably. They force the fumble, get the field goal, and expand on that lead here in the second half.
And don't expect them to rest on their laurels after that kick either. They'll keep their effort up until the final whistle. They don't consider any lead safe.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Nix to throw again. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Up the middle, it's Harvey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Evan Ingram, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 to 27.
Makes the score Falcons 58, Broncos 31. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Falcons take over. First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And some room to maneuver. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they can run ragged throughout.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
2nd and 10. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Now Jones. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
By James Pierce. He's taken down back at his own 8-yard line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is fielded at the 27. Ooh, a juke. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Throwing Jones. Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Falcons are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead.
Broncos 31. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready, away. Bombers.
To throw is Nix. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Here's Nix. And my goodness, another interception. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hand off now to Robinson. Breaks the tackle now with Allen. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 yards, 1st down Atlanta.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
Robinson with another carry. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
1st and goal, Atlanta.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the fourth quarter to grow that lead.
But I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Nix to the air. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Looking to throw. Nix. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Nix once more. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Jalen Walker in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
37. Captain.
Operating from the gun, Nix. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Troy Anderson. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through one tackle. Gosh, he winds up getting 8 there. Second down and a little more than a yard here. They'll run again here with Robinson. 75 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was